Solving linear equations. So definition, linear equation in one variable. What is that? That is an equation that can be written in the form ax plus b equals c. And what this really means is that your terms are all either x terms or constant terms. Now x, you could use a different variable, but we're just using x here, okay? So there's a single variable, and in this case x, and so there's x terms and constant terms and no other kinds of terms. No x squared terms, no x cubed terms, no y terms, just the one variable. But it can be written in this form. This is how your book defined it, so that's why I wrote it this way. Algebraic expression is a combination of variables and constants using plus, minus, times, divide, and or exponents. For example, x squared plus x minus 2 is an algebraic expression. Square root of x over y is an algebraic expression. X plus 1 over x minus 1 is an algebraic expression. An algebraic equation is a statement that two algebraic expressions are equal. For example, x squared plus 1 minus 1, x squared plus x minus 1 equals 2x plus x squared is an algebraic equation. It's two algebraic expressions set equal to each other. Any number that when substituted for the variable in an equation gives a true statement, that is, both sides of the equation are equal, is called a solution to the equation. So these are important definitions. For example, for the equation x equals 3x minus 2, x equals 1 is a solution since 1, I'm putting 1 in for all the x's in the equation. 1, so here I put a 1 here, and I put a 1 here, and I see if I get a true statement. I see if the two sides are actually equal. So I put 1, I get 1 equals 3 times 1 minus 2. So that's 3 minus 2, which is 1. So that checks. So 1 is a solution of that equation. This one here. Okay. The set of all solutions of an equation is called the solution set. Not too surprising. Okay. Now this is important because your text will ask you to give the solution set, or sometimes it just asks for the solution, and you have to pay attention or you'll get it wrong. Which one do they want, the solution or the solution set? Okay? If the equation has no solutions, we say that the solution set is the empty set, which is sometimes written with a 0 with a line through it. In your work, they'll probably have the words empty set written out, or sometimes no solution means the same thing. And they'll have a radio button next to it, so you press the button and it highlights it. It makes the button black or blue. I think it might be blue, actually. And that's how you select that. we don't use the 0 with the line through it in this class very much. Okay. If the equation has exactly one solution, say for example A, the solution set is written A with inside curly brackets. The curly brackets are used for a set. So that's a solution set. If they ask for the solution, you would just write A. If they ask for the solution set, you write curly bracket A, close curly bracket. Okay, so be careful about that. If the equation is a list of solutions, for example, if the solutions are 1, -3, 2, and 5, then the solution set is 1, -3, 2, and 5 inside curly brackets. The curly brackets are used for lists. Okay? So if they ask for the solutions, you just write 1, -3, 2, 5. If they ask for the solution set, you write the curly brackets, 1, -3, 2, 5, close curly brackets. Notice here the order of the numbers does not matter. The order of numbers in a set does not matter. You're just grouping them together and saying all these numbers work. All these numbers are solutions of the equation.